Connie, do you have a wind chime? Is that what I'm hearing?
I have. They're building 2 houses behind me. It's a racket.
Oh.
Want me to turn my sound down?
It's translating as a wind chime to me.
I do have a wind chime here too. Yeah, maybe that's here's that than the other one. I'm here behind me. Do you want me to turn my sound down or?
That's okay. I'll mute everyone when we start. Okay. You're fine. Hi, Lily.
Hello.
I'm sending you guys the playlist if you want to listen to music, but we're going to do a breathing exercise first, so don't hit play yet. Hi, Allie. Welcome. All right, we'll go ahead and get started. Like I said, I put the Spotify playlist in the chat, but don't press play quite yet. And make your way to a seated position. I listened to a podcast this week that was talking about our brains, and it talked about when we have a longer exhale, it sends a signal to our parasympathetic nervous system, which is telling us to be calm. So I wanted to do a breath exercise focusing on that. And we'll also use our pointer fingers. So if you want to bring your hands to your knee or your thigh, we got one more person coming in. Hey, Kiana. Kiana, we're in a seated position and your hands are resting on your thigh or your knee. And what we'll do is we'll inhale to 2 counts and you can tap your right pointer finger. So breathe in for 1, 2, and pause at the top, and then exhale and tap with your left pointer finger for 4. Exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 pause, and then breathe in and tap for 1, 2, and pause at the top, and exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, and pause. Yeah, and keep moving through that on your own. You can close your eyes if you'd like. Hey, Frederick, welcome. We're in a seated position doing a breathing exercise.
Got it. Thank you.
Yeah. So Frederick, you'll inhale for 2 counts and pause at the top, and then exhale for 4 counts and pause at the bottom. Yeah, and just notice if there are sounds. I know Connie might have some construction going on. We were talking about that. Allow everything to just be. Go through one more full inhale and exhale. And go ahead and open your eyes. You can bring your hands to your shins. And then lift your chin, press your chest forward and breathe in. And then tuck your chin, lean back, press open your shoulder blades, breathe out. Yeah, it's like a seated cat-cow. So do that a few times on your own. Yeah, and throughout the whole practice today, focus on making your exhale even just like one count longer than your inhale. It's the middle of the week, it's the middle of the day of the middle of the week. Bring some calm to your system. And then after your last exhale, make your way to downward facing dog. Yeah, and wiggle around. Sometimes I like to drop my heels all the way to the right and then all the way to the left. Like little windshield wiper heels, open up your side body. And then walk your feet to your hands, ragdoll. Yeah, nice wide stance. Maybe sway side to side. And then drop your hands down to the mat. Lift up halfway and breathe in. Forward fold, exhale. Stand up, extended mountain pose. Reach your arms up and back. And forward fold. And lift up halfway. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Forward fold. Rise again, extended mountain pose. Press your hips forward. And then bow forward, forward fold. And lift up halfway, soften your knees. High plank. Yeah, and we'll bring a little movement here. So shift forward and breathe in, and then press back and breathe out. You're staying in high plank the whole time, but you're kind of wiggling your heels forward and back. Yeah, so move with your breath. Do it for 5, 4, 3. Keep your belly up and in. 2, 1. Chaturanga or press back to downward facing dog. Yeah, upward facing dog. Open up your collarbones, your chest. Downward facing dog. And take a breath in. Really press your fingers down, press your chest towards your thighs, breathe out. One more, big inhale. Empty out and look forward. Top of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Rise, extended mountain pose. Look up and back. Yeah, bow forward. Lift up halfway, lift and spread your toes. Chaturanga this time. Yeah, and exhale all the way down. Upward facing dog. Lift your legs off the mat. downward facing dog. One big breath in. Exhale all the way. Top of your mat. Halfway lift. Fold. Extended mountain pose. Forward fold. Lift up halfway. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. One breath in. Empty out all the way. Top of your mat. Halfway lift. Fold. Chair pose. Yeah, and let's bring the breath work back here. So take an inhale to 1, 2, and then exhale to the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, do that again. Breathe in. And exhale and even sink a little lower. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you got it. One more time. Breathe in. 1, 2. Stay and exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Full inhale. Look up. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward, warrior 1. And take a breath in. Open up warrior 2 as you exhale. Yeah, press your right knee towards your right pinky toe. Yeah, good, Margot. Reverse your warrior. Look at your top hand. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left foot forward, warrior 1. Yeah, notice if your shoulders are all the way up in your ears, relax your shoulders. Take a breath in. Warrior 2. Yeah, really spread your fingers, press your palms down, lift the crown of your head up. Reverse your warrior. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. One breath in. Empty out. Top of your mat. Halfway lift. Fold. Chair pose. Inhale for 1, 2. Exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Take a big inhale. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right foot forward, warrior 1. Warrior 2. Reverse your warrior, breathe in. Extended side angle. Yeah, an option to go for the half or the full bind. Half would be corkscrewing your top arm around your low back. Full bind would be birds of paradise. Yeah, Allie, yeah, Connie. And if you're still in extended side angle, see if you can rotate your top shoulder open even more. Set your gaze up. Yeah, and my birds come back to extended side angle. And everyone reach your left arm over your left ear and reach your right arm forward. Yeah, stay low in your legs. Take a breath in and stay and breathe out. Full inhale, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog, left foot forward, warrior one. Warrior two. Yeah, reverse your warrior, breathe in. Extended side angle. And same options here. Half or full bind, or maybe even grabbing your bottom ankle. This podcast I listened to also talked about when we are curious, it releases dopamine. It like makes us feel good. Being curious about yourself, what your body can do, will literally make you feel good. Yeah, and if you're in, go for it, Allie. Nice. Yeah, and then slowly come back to extended side angle. And you guys know where we're going. Reach your right arm over your right ear. Lift that left arm forward. Yeah, hug your belly in. Take a breath in. And stay and breathe out. One more big inhale. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Big inhale. Open your mouth, really long exhale. And then zip your lips, breathe in. Breathe out and look forward. Top of your mat. Lift up halfway. Fold. Chair pose. Bring your hands to your heart and twist to the right. Yeah, and make sure both knees are in line with one another. Drop your butt below your heart. Yeah, and take a breath in. And twist. Another one like that. Breathe in. Twist out all the way. Come back to chair. Lift your left thigh up towards your chest. Yeah, squeeze your thighs in. Take a big inhale. Send your leg back, warrior three. Left leg goes back. Yeah. Reach your arms forward, drop your gaze. Yeah, drop your right or your left pinky toe down towards the mat. And then bring your hands to your heart. Take a breath in. Half moon, right hand down, left hand up. Yeah, open up your hip. Shrug your shoulders away from your ears. Lift your left leg another inch. Breathe in. Forward fold. Margot, good catch on the couch. Yeah, everyone wiggle it out a little bit. And then sweep back up, chair pose. Breathe in. Hands to your heart, twist to the left. Yeah, really press into your hands. Use that to open up your chest even more. Pull the crown of your head forward. Breathe in. Rotate your ribs to the left. Breathe out. Another inhale. Hug your stomach up and in. Twist empty. Come back to chair. Hug your right thigh up towards your chest. Yeah, big butt workout right here. Squeeze your thighs together. Take another breath in. Warrior 3, straighten out your legs. Yeah, beautiful. Curiosity, not gold medals. You're just playing. Yeah, and really press your foot back, reach your arms forward. And then bring your hands to your heart, breathe in. Half moon. Yeah, rotate your toes up towards the ceiling. That helps your hip open up a little more. Look up at your top hand, wiggle your fingers. Take another breath in. Forward fold. Yeah, shake it out a little bit. Stick out your tongue. And everyone lift up halfway. High plank. Yeah, really spread your fingers, like look at your fingertips and press your fingertips into the mat so they kind of turn yellowish. And then lift your right foot. Bring your knee to your right elbow. Yeah, and send it back, keep it lifted. Bring your knee to your right elbow. And keep going for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause at your right elbow. Bring it to your left elbow. Back to your right. To your left. For 5, 4, keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. Send your foot back up. Three-legged dog. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Open up your hips. Woo, good work. Yeah, Allie, I like it. If you want to flip your dog, go for it. And then if you're flipped over, come back to three-legged dog. Step your right foot forward for pyramid pose. Bump your back foot up and wide. Yeah, notice your heart. And everyone breathe in for 2 counts. 1, 2, and exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. And lift up halfway and breathe in. High plank. Yeah, really solid foundation here. Spread your fingers. Hug your stomach up and in. Lift your left foot. Left knee to left elbow. Yeah, send it back, keep it lifted, and then keep crunching it in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause at your elbow. Bring it to your right elbow and back to your left. And keep switching for 5. Hug your stomach up and in. 3, 2, 1. Three-legged dog. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Flip it if you want to. Yeah. What feels good? And then flip back over, step your left foot forward, pyramid. Yeah, drop your head all the way. And bend your knees as much as you need to. You want to be mostly feeling it in your front hamstring. And then everyone inhale for 2, 1, and exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring both feet together, lift up halfway. fold. Stand up all the way. Let's just do a little chest opener. Interlace your hands behind your back. Press your chest up, look up. Yeah, take a big breath in and sigh it out. Take another inhale. Keep your bind and forward fold. Yeah, pause here for a moment. And then drop your hands down to your mat. Lift up halfway. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. And jump through to your back's bridge pose. Yeah, both feet on 12 o'clock. Hug your thighs together, press your hips up. And lower down. And then your choice, go back up, bridge or wheel. Yeah, and then be a little curious, maybe lift your heels. Maybe walk your feet in towards your body. Just see if you can create even like an inch more space. Press the back of your head into the mat if you're in bridge. And lower down. And one more back bend. Take a breath in and a breath out. And then go back up. Yeah, and stay where you are for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Supta Baddha Konasana, feet together, knees out wide. And then send your feet up to the ceiling. Sit on your hands. Or if it's okay on your back, you can keep your hands like right beside your hips, but not necessarily sitting on them. It's a little bit more difficult. Yeah, flex your toes towards your face and drop your feet 30%. Lower them 60. To a hover, look at your feet. Yeah, and then send them back up, breathe in. Lower them 30. 60. Hover. Look at your feet. Flutter your feet for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep breathing. 1. Send your feet back up. Big inhale. Lower them 30. 60. To a hover. Scissor your feet. 10, 9. Press your lower back into the mat. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees to chest. Good work. Yeah, give yourself a big hug. Take happy baby. Yeah, and you can keep this stationary, or if you want a little bit more like hamstring stretch, you can bend one knee and straighten out the other. And then switch sides. Yeah, and if you're in happy baby, really pull your feet towards the ground and at the same time press your heels up towards the ceiling. And then release your feet. Keep your right knee in towards your chest, extend your left. And supine twist. And for anyone going to a meeting, it just became 12:30. We're just going to do a couple more minutes of cooling down. But if you've got a meeting to go to, I understand. And come back to center. Hug your left knee in, drop it across your body. And come back to center. And Shavasana, or you can Shavasana in a Supta Baddha Konasana, whatever feels good today. Yeah, and bring yourself back to our beginning exercise. Doesn't have to be quite so methodical, but allow yourself deep exhales. And take a deep breath. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. And roll over to your favorite side. And press up to a seat. Eyes closed, hands at your heart. And take a big breath in. Open your mouth and sigh it out. Bring your thumbs to your forehead, and together we bow and say, Namaste. Thank you so much, everyone. Happy Wednesday. As always, it's pay what you can via Venmo. It's SB-Yoga Collective if you are able to. Great to see all of you. Thanks, Kiana.
Thanks, Mikaela. Thank you.
Thanks, Allie. Thanks, Connie.
Welcome.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you.